Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today to celebrate Grant and Danielle. Like Beyonce, Danielle may have told Grant, if you like it, you should put a ring on it. We hold marriage up as a tradition in this country, and we debated over it a lot in the last few decades. But at the end of the day, why do we do it? I made the joke in the intro, if you like, you should put a ring on it, but is that really all it is? So why do we do this marriage thing? Sure, it is a lot of work. Sure, it takes a lot of compromise. But at the end of the day, when you're married, you've got someone to come home to. You've got someone who's promised to love you no matter how many softball tournaments you go to, how many more dogs you've been asked to add to your family. You've always got someone to watch Survivor with. You got someone to laugh at all the silly inside jokes. And after a while, you find yourself, you even got someone to share your own little inside language with. Grant and Danielle, I can't think of two people more suited for each other than you two. Both of your guys' stories of growth are like Lake Michigan, lots of highs, lots of lows, but here you guys are as two beautiful adults. You both need to be more patient with each other and communicate more than ever you have before now. You'll experience higher highs and lower lows in the days coming, but when you guys are together, you guys will be able to conquer them all.
Danielle Leanne, where do I even begin? Who would have thought my soulmate was just a shooting star away? As I stand here today staring into your beautiful bluish, greenish, sometimes yellow eyes, I feel a familiar feeling, one that I felt when I was a much younger lad. I knew there was something special about you when I first laid eyes on you, and I knew I had to play good that game. It only took me 20+ years to figure it out, but I'm sure glad that I did.
My dearest BB, as we stand here today to pledge our love and commitment to each other, I obviously have to start with our fur babies. Thank you for matching my crazy dog status. I knew we were destined for each other when 3 months into dating, we drove 15 hours to Oklahoma and made our family bigger with Juggy. I promise to give you the unconditional love they show us daily, and I vow to always cherish and love you as much as I love the two of them.
For the rest of our life, I can assure you of some things. I vow to get you back to your horse Eli in Yellowstone National Park. I vow to always give you the last pizza roll while we're watching SEAL Team. I vow to always let you get a full tattoo even though I'm just getting an outline. I vow to always pour you a bowl of Special K chocolate cereal before I go to the shower, not after.
I vow to love you even when you play one more round of golf or one more softball tournament. I promise to be by your side through all of those though, as long as you keep buying me cute outfits to wear at each of them. I promise to always share my snacks, well, most of them, and make sure our Netflix queue is filled with the trashiest reality shows because you know you love them.
I vow to bring as much sunshine and smiles to you as much as possible, just as much as you bring to everybody that's here. And last, and most importantly, I vow to always love, hold, protect, provide, and stand by your side hand in hand.
I promise to be the hard ass so you can keep being the amazing, nice person everyone knows you are. I'll be your partner in crime, your shoulder to cry on, and your biggest fan. And most importantly, I promise to always keep you guessing and on your toes because it's training for when you're on Survivor. Together we will continue to create memories filled with wagging tails, wet noses, and lots of love. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Today starts our forever.
Life is going to be full of happiness, challenges, sadness, fear, grief, and joy. There's no one else on this planet I'd rather enjoy all those emotions with than my forever tall drink of water. I love you.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming today to share this special day with Danielle and Grant. We've known the Fussels for quite a few years. We've known Grant since 3rd grade when he was playing baseball. A few years after that, he was playing travel basketball with Derek. Fred was one of the assistant coaches. And we spent many weekends for quite a few years watching the boys play basketball. What I remember about those early years about Grant was he was usually the best player out there and the fastest. What I also remember is that he was always smiling and always laughing. And I've watched Danielle over the last few years, and she's been smiling and laughing quite a bit too. So thank you, Grant. Honey Bunny, it seems like yesterday that we were singing Ladybug Picnic song at the end of the street waiting for the bus. I remember when Mom tried to braid your hair and you wouldn't sit still, but you would sit still for 20 minutes for me to braid your hair. I remember when you painted my toenails to look like yours. The guys at the police department locker room teased me quite a bit, but I didn't mind. I love being a girl dad. And even at 6'2", like the cufflinks you got me, you'll always be my little girl. Your mom and I are so proud of the woman you've grown up to become. I'd like everybody to raise their glass and a toast to Grant and Danielle Fussell. We love you.
Today I've been thinking about how we've come to be found in this moment. Makes it easy to believe, must be more to you and me, something magic. And I must admit that every morning I wake up, either I must be dreaming or I must be lost in love.
For those who don't know me, my name is also Danielle, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Danielle for 14 years now. It's such an honor to be standing here next to you today. It's the second best day of your life. The first being when we met in the halls of Chilani, and the fact that we bonded over our name, and that our brothers not only played football, but also were the same position and the same number. From that moment on, we have been the best of friends. And we've always talked about how we would one day be in each other's weddings. Fast forward 14 years, and here we are. I could stand here for hours talking about what an amazing friend Danielle is to me, aunt to my kiddos, and now wife to Grant. I am so happy that the two of you rekindled that grade school love so we can all be here to celebrate you today. I suspected Grant was a keeper when Danielle's face lit up when she would talk about him, but when he planned the most fabulous sunset engagement, all while keeping it a secret from her, I knew their love was undeniable. I wish you two a life of happiness and twisted teas. So let's all raise our glass and toast to this amazing couple. I love you both so much.
My name is Derek Allen, and Grant's my best friend. I was kind of viewed as the weird country kid, but Grant figured it out quickly. We were friends, close friends, ever since the 5th grade. When Grant told me about Danielle, he said, "Bro, I met this girl that you know." When I established it was Danielle, I followed up with, "Does Don and Derek Gotham know about this?" Because I'm just saying, they're kind of big. They're bigger guys, so. This wedding is really special to me. These two families have been so important to me and a part of my life through growing up and just knowing these guys. And I'm so honored to be here with you guys. In honor of Grant, we had to put the wedding on the Richter scale. We'll give it a 10.2. To the rest of your guys' life, I love you guys so much. To the Fussels.
Never thought life could be so good, but it's so good with you. Never thought life could be so good, but it's so good.